Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and we have some potential airing news. Potential. There's nothing confirmed. I don't know. I wanted to make a video, and everyone said they wanted it on my Discord last night, so let's go! Anyway, you may have already seen this image, and it's a brand new render of the characters, and the reason this was released, because on TF1, they are going to be airing an episode on the 23rd of March at 9:05 French time. However, they haven't said what episode. Of course, they could just start with the Illustrator, the one we all saw first. But, you know, maybe Climatic Queen is ready. Maybe they were saving it for the French premiere. I don't know. Like I said, we have no confirmed idea of what episode they will be airing. Knowing Miraculous, they could end up seeing Lady Chaos first. I don't know. However, there is going to be an episode airing on TF1 on the 23rd of March in the French dub. Again, could be an episode we've already seen, but it might not be, which is what I'm hoping for. But anyway, yeah, the render. Isn't it cool? I love it. I think it looks amazing. And we also have some other images. You know, we got a bit more substance to this video instead of it being like 30 seconds long. The official Miraculous account released some family trees. So we have Marinette's family tree with Alya as the best friend and Adrien as the boyfriend, because that's how family trees work. Tom and Sabine are her parents. Tom's parents, of course, are Roland and Gina. I didn't know that was Gina's last name. Bianchi? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Then, of course, Sabine's parents, which are May and Yan, and then her uncle, which is Wang, although she does have a sister who lives in London, but they obviously just didn't put her on. I don't think we've ever actually... Actually, no, we have seen an image of her, but we've seen her as a child. I think it was in the Shanghai special. I think. Yeah, I think that's right. But we didn't actually get to see her in Hakusan, she was just talked about. So yeah, that's fun. Then next up, of course, we have Adrien, the biggest family tree on here. We have Mr. and Mrs. Graham de Vanilli, because they're too good to have their first names on this family tree. And Emil looks like he's protruding out of the family tree because he's so tall. Then, of course, we have Gabriel and Johnny, who are Gabriel's parents. Then we also have Emily and Amelie, who are the Graham de Vanilli's children. Why they look the same as last season, I don't know. Does that mean Amelie's not going to be in this season? Or they've not just finished a model yet? I don't know. Of course, Amelie is Felix's mum. Adrien, Gabriel and Emily's mum. Also seems like we're not ever going to see Cole. I am desperate to see what he would have looked like with the Peacock Miraculous. I needed to know, for research purposes, if he did indeed have a cowboy hat. Like, come on. So we have Marinette as a love interest. Natalie as just being there. The gorilla, I wish they wouldn't call him that because that's so dehumanising, at least call him the bodyguard. And then Nino as the best friend. Up next we have Alya, and honestly for Alya's family tree, this is the first look at pretty much almost everyone in this, apart from Marinette, Alya and Nino. So we have her parents, which are Otis and Marlena. Honestly, they look exactly the same, as do Ella and Etta. They look super cute, I love the hair. Then we have Nora. I love Nora. She's great. Then we also have Nino's family tree, which is just him and Chris, because Nino has no parents. Nino is an orphan. He was abandoned, I don't know. I just assume they're not ever going to be in it, or at least not yet, so we haven't seen them yet. We have Chris, who I still hate. And then, of course, we have Chloe's family tree with Andre and Audrey, who again look the same, except Audrey has swapped out the sunglasses for regular glasses, and now I can see her eyes, and they are haunting me. So in case you forgot, Chloe's parents are Andre and Audrey, but Zoe has a different dad, Mr. Lee. Don't know who he is. I'm assuming he's American since that's where she used to live, but we've never seen him before. However, interestingly, Pollen is in between the two of them. So I'm like, Queen Bee return, perhaps? Or maybe a Queen Wasp return? Probably. It's more likely. It's interesting they've put it between them and not like just on the other side of Zoe, and the fact that Chloe has the B sign under her portrait as well, you know what I mean? And then the final one we have is of the Kofane, I can't remember how to say Luca's last name, that family. So we have Luca and Julika, obviously, with their Miraculous, and then we have Annika and Jagged, because those are their parents. But yeah, I think the Chloe one is the most interesting, and no, I don't really think Nino's an orphan. I just don't think his parents are going to be in it the same way not everyone's parents are characters in the show, because they're just not needed. But anyway, of course, besties, I'd love to know what you think of this. Do you think Pollen being in between Chloe and Zoe has some significance? Or do you just think we're all reading too much into this because we all want Chloe back? And what do you think TF1 will air for their French premiere? Do you think it's going to be an episode we already have, or a different episode entirely? Let us know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.